Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail. Ye know, folks, every now and then, the Scottish Premiership gives us a wee surprise, doesn't it? And lately, there's been a right buzz around. The Terraces, a name that's starting to get whispered across pub tables. And WhatsApp chats from Parkhead Ty Paisley, Jamie McGrath. Aye, that Jamie McGrath, the same lad we saw making waves at St. Mirren not too long ago. Rumour has it, the Irish midfielder could be the newest jewel in Celtic's crown. And some fans are already calling him the next big thing. Now, we ken the Hoops aren't short on talent. But there's something about McGrath that's stirring the imagination. Some say he's got that mix of grit and flair, a bit like what we saw in McGeady. Back in the day, it's still early doors. But let me tell ye, the chatter is getting louder by the day. Now if ye remember, McGrath's journey hasn't exactly been a straight road to the top. He cut his teeth at Dundalk, played his part in a few cup wins there, and then moved across the water to St. Mirren, where he didn't just settle in, he thrived. He had that spark, that creative instinct that turned games on their head. The buddies faithful love him, and rightly so. He brought a touch of class to their midfield. But here's the thing, even back then, there were whispers that a bigger move was only a matter of time. Aberdeen sniffed around. Dundee United had their glances, but it's Celtic now, isn't it? And if the rumors are true, the Parkhead board reckon he's matured into the kind of player who could wear the hoops with pride. We're talking about a lad who's finally ready for the big lights. And the pressure that comes with it. Now, let's no get ahead of ourselves. There's no official announcement yet. The club haven't come out and said a word, and McGrath himself has stayed quiet, which in this game usually means something is cooking. The whispers got louder after he was spotted in Glasgow last week, allegedly having dinner with someone linked to the club's recruitment team, and ye ken how it goes once folks start connecting dots. Especially this time of year, it's hard to stop the train, but the timing of it all makes sense. With Celtic looking to freshen up their midfield and maybe bring in someone who can unlock defenses, Jamie McGrath seems like the perfect fit. And given how he's been performing in recent months, this could be the Hoops move before someone else snatches him up. What's especially intriguing is how well he'd fit into Brendan Rodgers' system. Rodgers, as we ken, loves a player who can glide between the lines, someone with a sharp football brain and quick feet, and McGrath, well, he ticks a lot of those boxes. He's no a traditional 10, but he's got that modern versatility, able to drop deep, push wide, or ghost into the box. At Wigan, even though things didn't quite explode for him, he learned a lot, especially about the physical side of the English game. And now, coming back to Scotland, if the move goes through, he's a more seasoned pro, smarter, tougher, and still with that creative edge that made him stand out. Imagine him linking up with Kyogo or Maeda. It's got potential, hasn't it? And here's the thing, Celtic fans are hungry for a fresh face to believe in. Last season had its highs and lows, and while the trophies matter, there's always room for a new fan favorite. McGrath has that underdog charm that Parkhead loves. He's not come through an elite academy or walked into stardom. He's grafted for it. And when a player's got that kind of story, it connects with the crowd. There's a romanticism about it. Just imagine the roar if he bags one against Rangers in his debut Old Firm. Folk would be singing his name from the Gallowgate to the East End. It's that sort of dream that makes these rumors so juicy, because they're not just about transfers, they're about hope. Of course, we've seen these types of stories fizzle out before. Remember the hype around Scott Allen, or even Lewis Morgan's return. Not every rising star makes the leap, but McGrath feels different. There's a maturity about his game now. The way he controls the tempo, picks his passes, and keeps his cool under pressure. And the lad's got international experience to boot, representing Ireland with dignity and grit. It's no just about numbers, it's about presence. You can see he plays with purpose. Like he knows the clock's ticking and every match counts. And if Celtic are looking for someone to grab the game by the scruff, McGrath's got the shoulders for it. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. The financial side of the rumor is just as interesting. Supposedly, it wouldn't take a fortune to bring him in, which makes this feel even more likely. Celtic are known for their sharp business. They don't splash the cash unless there's real value, and McGrath, at this stage in his career, could be a bargain with big upside. There's also the resale value to consider. The lad's still in his prime years, and with European football on the horizon, his stock could skyrocket. From a business perspective, it just makes sense. Add in the fact that he wouldn't take long to settle. Being already familiar with Scottish football, and you've got a pretty tidy proposition. No wonder folk are starting to believe there's fire behind the smoke. What might be the most telling sign of all is how quiet everyone's being. Usually, if a rumor's rubbish, you get swift denials. Agents shut it down. Clubs issue statements, but this time, nothing, nada, radio silence, and that kind of quiet speaks volumes. It often means negotiations are in motion, and both sides are keeping things close to the chest. Maybe Celtic are waiting for another outgoing before they pull the trigger. Maybe McGrath's holding out for European guarantees, but whatever it is, the silence is almost louder than words. Fans are refreshing their feeds like mad, waiting for that here we go from the journalists. It's that kind of suspense that fuels a rumor like this, and it's why it's starting to feel real. And ye know what else? McGrath could be just the first domino. A move like this often signals a bigger shift, maybe a tweak in tactics, maybe a shift in the squad's balance if he signs. It could open the door for more creativity in midfield. It might even give Rodgers the flexibility to rotate more or to go toe-to-toe with tougher opponents in Europe. Think about it. You add McGrath into a midfield with McGregor and O'Reilly, and suddenly you've got options, players who complement each other, players who can adapt. It's about depth, yes, but it's also about vision. And if this move happens, it could be a sign that Celtic are planning for something bigger than just domestic dominance. So folks, it's still just a rumor, but it's the kind that's got legs. Jamie McGrath to Celtic might not be official yet, but the signs are all there. The buzz, the silence, the timing, it all points to something brewing, and if it does come off, don't be surprised if we look back on this as one of the savviest signings of the window. A lad with heart, with skill, and with something to prove. It's the Celtic way, isn't it? For now, we wait. But I'll tell ye this, if Jamie McGrath does walk out in that green and white, I reckon it'll be the start of something special. Let's see how it unfolds. But mark my words, this could be the story of the season. Hello, fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.